Hi everyone, welcome to Challenge my YouTube channel, and my name is Lillian. So in this video I'm going to be talking about risk taking. So on this channel we talk about business, finance and life in general. So these are the main focus for this channel. It's all education, it's all for educational purposes. Whatever that I talk about, I am not a business analyst or specialist. I am not a financial advisor. These are the things that I do in my life to create the life that I want to lead. So today I'm going to be discussing about risk taking. What are the things that I'm doing in place that are going to take me to the next level, to move me from point A to point B. So point number one is cutting off unnecessary relationships. So these could be both family and friends, people I've deemed as my friends. But if these are people that are going to take me to the next level, either that is financially, emotionally, um, physically, I am cutting them off. It's a decision that I took at the beginning of this year that I need to rejig people that are in my life today. I don't have so many friends. I've never had so many friends anyway. So the few that I have, they really mean a lot to me. They motivate me, they guide me, and I look up to them. There's something that I learn from each of my friends. So I decided that anybody I had to go through all my list of friends and family as well. Family does it mean that you've got to stay friends with them? You've got to be, they need to know all your ins and out and all that. If they're just emotionally and physically draining to me, financially draining, they're out. Really, they are out. So I had to rejig and refurbish and just create a new life myself. And have people in my life that are going to help me become a better person, business wise, health wise, and socially as well. So these are things that I need from those people. I know it's hard because we always think, oh yeah, that's my family. I can't just not speak to them. I can't just not um, tell them what I'm doing in my life. If they're not taking me to the next level, why do I need them in my life? I don't need them in my life. They have to go. And that brings me to point number two, which is stepping out of your comfort zone. I am an introvert through and through. People have not met me before, they always say, "Oh, she's quiet. Oh, she doesn't speak much." But once you get used to me, you can't shut me up because I am talking. I'm literally going like that. So that's what happens. So starting an online business, it meant that I'm going to be interacting with other people. Other people that have got online businesses. How to get advice from other people, how to ask for advice, how to go about certain things, like advertising on Amazon or getting my using the right services, how you can better yourself, what books to read, what coaches to go for, what to look for in a coach, all those things. There's no way you're going to learn all these things on your own. It makes life so much easier interacting with other people, like-minded people. You know what they say, great minds think alike, and also your network is your net worth. So going out of my comfort zone meant that I have to interact with people, liaise with them, stage meetings and all of this, such that they're able to help me become a better person individually, um, business wise, and socially. So I had to make sure that my me being an introvert, that has to somewhat kind of like go in the back burner and just kind of like bring on this new kind of like a new persona really, where I am more chatty. I'm a bit of it's a bit uncomfortable really because it's not something I normally do. I have to get used to you, which might take a few months, sometimes even a year before I get used to it, start talking to you like on a more relaxed level, if you know what I mean. I'm a typical introvert through and through. So me knowing that if it's going to help me get to a next level, it's a risk that I have to take. It's not something that I'd normally do naturally, but I have to do it. And just carry on doing it, take it as a charm. Then there's also the fear of failure. So, starting a business means you're risking your finances, you're taking that leap of faith and deciding to start an online business, whether it's going to work out or not. Is taking that risk. So I decided that I'm going to invest my hard earned money and start an online business. I didn't know what was going to come out of it. It was going to be a side hustle where I was able, I was ready to, to risk this money. It's not all worked out as I wanted it to be. However, I decided to keep on learning, do the things I've got to do, listen to my coaches, listen to my peers as well from the different Facebook groups that I'm in, the different friends that I've met along the way, and trying to improve, learning every day. So it's understanding that there's that fear that it might not work out. But at the end of it all, even if it doesn't work out, what am I going to learn? Because if it doesn't work out, I would not be starting from scratch. I know what I need to do next time to make it better. So it's taking that risk and learning the different skills I can take on board, how to market, how to create a landing page, how to negotiate with suppliers, um, how to save money on certain things. So it's all those things that I'm learning, that even if I feel like that product is not selling as much as I wanted it to sell, if I was to get another product, what would I do different? So there's always that fear that it might not work out. Anybody starts a business, they don't have that. Some of them may know that their business are going to work out miraculously. They'll just be, as soon as they put the product online, it's just going to start selling out. They're going to have those crazy sales. No, it doesn't work like that. Some people have that belief in the back of their head, but some people are like, you know what, I don't think it's going to work out, but I'll do my best. I'll do the advertising as I've been told. I'll make sure that I tweak and listen to my coaches, listen to my peers. It's basically what needs to be done is having that understanding that once this doesn't work, what is plan B? Having that understanding that, there's always that fear that things may not work out, but it's taking that risk and believing in yourself, because you have to be your biggest cheerleader. I am a biggest cheerleader. So once you have that, it's having that mindset that it's going to work out, and carry on doing what you need to do and do what you need to do best. Which brings out another point, which is pivoting. Pivoting basically means that if there's no one size fits all, particularly when it comes to Amazon. When you're doing Amazon advertising, um, what you would set out to advertise for, let's say, I sell scrap trousers. What advertisement you would put out to do, or what adverts you would create to advertise for scrap trousers may not be the same advert as you would put out, let's say, to advertise for water bottles. These are two different things. It's not like one advert is the same advert you're going to use for the next product. It's all different. You have to tweak and do things differently, and that way you're going to be able to create more sales. So pivoting is taking that skill again to what you need to do in life. Um, when clients feel like they want to have a better service, they want a different product, and they tell you this through your, let's say through your pages. It could be a Facebook page, it could be your Instagram page, and that's how you interact with your clients. How can you better interact with your clients? Can you create, like, let's say, a YouTube channel? Can you do a Q&A on Instagram? And that way you're able to get feedback from your clients, and it's one way of advertising, and also it's one way of improving your products and services. So having that aspect of ready to being able to pivot, not just sticking to one way of advertising or one way of collecting information from your clients, but being able to pivot. And also another way of doing that is When things happened at the beginning of 2020, we all know what happened, is having that mindset of not doing things as we've always done traditionally, is being able to learn of how to pick up certain skills so you're able to use those skills to better yourself. For instance, a skill around um, marketing. Once you learn how to market, it's a skill you can use all day, every day, till the end of time. However, what you need to do is learning how to target your market and be able to, the word is being able to transfer those leads as sales. So is having that understanding, having that knowledge and understanding of how you can be a better marketer. So it's being that pivoting that you need to learn. So you can't just be static. How they advertised 5 years ago is not the way we're advertising today. So being able to learn, being onto that forefront, having that willingness to learn, having that willingness to um, listen to your peers, the new kids on the block on how they do things, because this is how things are done now. You can't be the same as you were yesterday. So again, reading, listening to podcasts, you can't stay the same. And those are the things that I do around risk taking. The other thing that I also do is saving. I save heavily through the stocks and shares market, and that's one thing I can always say: always save. Um, Saving and trading are two different things. Trading is, anything that you do, you buy a stock or a share that you sell within less than 12 months, and saving anything that you're going to keep, you buy a stock or a share that you keep for more than 12 months. So, like I always say, visualize your higher self, show up as them, and be the change that you want to see. See you next time. Thank you. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can have this interaction. Make this channel grow big and big and big. And see you again. Thank you. Bye.